Welcome to my channel and this soothing Pilates class. So we're going to start off lying on our backs. Bring the knees together and then walk the feet apart so you're in a slightly turned in position. Make sure it's comfortable for your knees. One hand on your stomach, other hand on the chest. Let's start off by bringing the awareness to the breath. Just noticing how the breath flows in and out. And we're just observing, not actually changing anything right now. Just noticing the rise and fall of the hands on the stomach and the chest. Maybe just by observing the breath, something begins to soften and release. Maybe the breath becomes a little bit slower or deeper. And we're going to switch the hands, bring the soles of the feet together, and this time the knees apart. So it's a gentle stretch for the inside thighs. Or maybe not so gentle for some of us. And then coming back to the breath. So each exhalation, see what we can let go of, really letting everything drop and soften. Making sure that the shoulders are relaxed, the muscles of the face are soft. Just take a couple more deep breaths here. And then bringing the knees together, hugging them in towards the chest. Taking an inhale through the nose, and on the exhale, squeeze the knees in until you feel your tailbone beginning to peel off, roll off the mat. Inhale, release. Again, exhale as the knees come towards us. Really think of drawing the stomach in. Exhaling all the old air out, and then releasing the knees for the inhale. So one more time, just like that. Exhale, 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 all the old air out of your lungs. Keep squeezing the knees in, and then on the inhalation, release the knees. Keep going with that. This time I'm going to lift the head so the forehead and the knees want to come as close together as possible. Exhale, 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 stomach in. Inhale, relax the head and the knees. Twice more just like that. Exhaling, squeezing all the air out. Making room for new air to come in. Let's do it just one more time like that. Exhaling, feeling the length through the spine. Drawing the stomach in. And this time we're going to bring the feet back down to the floor. Arms relaxed by the sides of the body. Inhale. On the exhale, we're going to scoop the stomach in. And again, just lift the tailbone a little bit off the mat. Not very much. We're going to stay there. Inhale. On the exhale, see if you can scoop the stomach in even more. Relaxing the upper body, the neck, the shoulders, the face. And then just relax the hips so we're back to the neutral position. And again, rolling the hips up just a little bit, and then staying there, feeling the stomach sinking in. And really think of the pelvic floor muscles as well, lifting and relax. We're going to do that small movement one more time. Lift the hips up and just stay. So just really deepening the stomach, relaxing the upper body, and relax. This time, feel the arch of your lower back slightly increasing, and we're going to rock the hips up and down. I'm going to take it a little bit faster. It's really pushing your feet into the floor, and notice how the movement of the hips radiates all the way to the top of the head. And then coming back to the neutral position, you feel the back of your pelvis spreading on the floor. You're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, peel the hips up, and this time we're going to keep going vertebra by vertebra by vertebra, going up as far as feels good. Stay for a moment. Push the feet and the hands into the mat as you inhale. And on the exhale, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, placing each vertebra down on the mat. So trying to open up in between the vertebrae. Let's do it one more time, just like that. On the exhale, rolling up. Stay to inhale. And on the exhale, rolling down, bone by bone. One more time. On the exhale, rolling up. This time we're going to stay, push the feet down even more, reach the fingertips up, and then stretch the arms back. So sending the knees forwards and the fingertips back, opening up the front of the body, and softening the chest, rolling down bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra, until the pelvis relaxes back down on the mat, and then open the arms like big wings all the way, sliding them back to the front. And again, lifting the hips up, reaching the arms up, stretching back, rolling down vertebra by vertebra. Really relaxing the hips down, opening the arms, sliding them down towards the feet. I'm going to do that one more time. Lifting up, reaching the arms up and back. This time we're going to stay and just bring the right side of the pelvis down towards the floor. So we're doing a rotation of the hips and lift up. And then the left and up. So as the right hip goes down, think of the left knee reaching forward and the left fingertips reaching back. And then to the other side, so right knee reaches forwards, right fingertips back. Let's just do one more either side. Reach, and one last time. Lift the hips up a little bit higher and slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Relax the hips, and we're going to clasp the hands behind the head. Lengthen the neck on the inhale. And on the exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. Really exhaling all the old air out, using the deep stomach muscles to help you. And inhale all the way back. Again, exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. So the stomach draws in. Inhaling, back down. One more time. Exhaling, coming up. This time we're going to stay up. And again, just curl your hips a little bit. Draw the stomach in and release the hips down. Exhale, as if the top of the head wants to reach away from the tailbone. And a couple more times. It's a small movement, but you should really feel the stomach scooping in and up. One more time. Stay for a moment. How much length can you feel through the spine? How deeply can you draw your stomach in? Release the hips. Bring the head down, opening up the arms, and take both knees over to the right. Keep the elbows open on the floor if possible, and then use the stomach to come back. And let's go to the other side. Knees go over to the left, trying to keep the shoulders as open as possible, and using the deep stomach muscles to initiate the legs coming back. So we're going to go a few more times from side to side, inhaling as the knees go to the side, exhaling as they come back to center. Breathing in and exhaling. One more to either side. Again, not a very big movement, but we can really feel how the stomach works deeply. And then one more time, we're going to take the legs over to the right. This time, open the arms to the side. Take the left leg over and use the right hand on the left, wherever you feel comfortable on the leg, to create a good twist. Gonna stay here and breathe, softening, relaxing the body into the mat. And then coming back and going over to the other side. Take the legs over to the left, right leg crosses over, left hand, find wherever's comfortable to place it on the leg to increase the twist. And then opening the right shoulder. Just a few deep, relaxed breaths here. And coming back, clasp the hands behind the head. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And on the next exhale, lift your knees and towards the head and the head towards your knees. Squeeze all the air out and relax the head back down. Again, exhale, exhale, exhale. Can you bring the head up just a little bit more? Can you lengthen the spine just a little bit more? And down. Next time we're going to come up, stay up for the toe touch. So reach the toes of one foot down towards the floor and then switch and switch. Each switch trying to scoop the stomach in even more. You can go as slow or as fast as you like. And keep going just a few more times. And then bring the head down. Place the left foot on the floor, cross the right ankle over the knee so that the left knee so that the right knee is open. Inhale, and on the exhale, aim your left shoulder towards the right knee and back down. And again, lifting up. So working on the oblique stomach muscles, exhaling, trying to keep the hips still. Exhale, inhale to come back. And the next time we're going to stay, take little pulses up and up. Again, each exhale, draw the stomach in. Another 3, 2, 1. Coming back, and we'll take the 4-figure stretch. So bring the hands, slide them through, and you can hold on either behind the knee or behind the thigh if that feels more comfortable. Squeeze that underneath left leg in towards you and think of really opening that right knee. You can even use your elbow to do it if that feels good. Maybe just rocking a little bit from side to side. Find what gives you the best stretch. And we're going to switch sides. So right foot on the floor. I'm going to cross the left ankle and open that left knee. Hands behind the head, and this time the right elbow and shoulder come towards the knee. And back down. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, stomach in. Inhale, release. And then staying up for the little pulses. And out. Breathing in and out. Stomach draws in. Another 3, 2, 1. Stay. And then coming down for the four-finger stretch. Bring the hands through. Hold on either above or below. And relax the shoulders. Relax the muscles of the face. And you might want to rock a little bit from side to side. Or find what variation of this stretch works the best for you. And bring your knees in, lifting the head up. Again, you could either hold on in front or the back of your thighs. And let's just take a few rocking motions, some massaging through the spine a few times, and then finally coming up to a sitting position. The soles of the feet together, knees apart, lengthening the spine, coming forwards with a long spine. And then as you relax the head forwards, slide your hands underneath, hold on to your ankles or to your feet, and use your arms to stretch a little bit deeper. Got something on my foot. And just relax here. So on each exhalation, again, think of scooping, lifting your stomach, and bringing your head a little bit closer to the floor. Another deep breath here. Rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. Hold on to the knees, legs are parallel to each other. Lengthen the top of the head up, and on the exhale, round the back. So we're hanging on to the knees. Stay there for a moment. Again, on the exhale, think of that scoop of the stomach. See if you can relax your shoulders a little bit more, and come up to a long spine. We'll do it one more time, just like that. Exhaling, rounding the lower back, drawing the stomach in. And I'm going to stay here, reach the fingertips forwards, roll back just a little bit more, and coming up. And again, each time we roll back, trying to place another part of the spine on the floor, and coming up. So working through vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone. Let's do two more just like that, rolling back, scooping the stomach, up, one more time, almost all the way, but not quite. Coming up, stretch the legs out, reach the arms up, inhale, lengthen forwards, and then just relax over, hold on wherever you can comfortably reach, and relax your head over. Coming up vertebra by vertebra, reach the fingertips forwards, and we're going to roll all the way down, reaching the arms up and back. Stay for a moment, lengthen the body, rolling up. Inhale to lift the head, and then exhale, stretch over your legs. And again, rolling down vertebra by vertebra, scooping the stomach in, reaching the arms up and back. Try and soften the ribs down. Let's do it again, rolling up. And this time we're going to open the legs, not very wide, something like the width of your mat, more or less. Walking forwards, relax the head over. And coming back to this sense of breath, and on each exhalation, scooping the belly in, relaxing the head forward. So it doesn't matter where you are, just really try and relax into it. And slowly coming up vertebra by vertebra, bringing the legs back. And one more time, slowly rolling down with control, vertebra by vertebra. This time we're going to keep the head down, hug the right knee in towards the chest. Inhale, and on the exhale, lift the head again. So we're bringing the head towards the knee, knee towards the head. Scoop the stomach in. Relax down. Again, lift the head up. This time we're going to keep one hand on the knee, the other hand behind the head, and use the arms to bring the head and the knee a little bit closer together. Back down. Stretch that right leg up. Inhale. On the exhale, lift your head up and use your hands on the leg to bring the leg a little bit closer to the head and the head a little bit closer to the leg. And down. We're going to do the same thing, lifting up, one hand behind your head, and use both arms. Coming down, open the arms to the side, and we're going to take the leg across to the left, just a little bit, until you feel this hip beginning to come off. And then bring the hip back down. Open the leg to the right, trying to keep the hip bones facing right up to the ceiling. And then each time we do that, we're going to allow the hip to come off a little bit further, trying to keep the shoulders in place. And how far can we open the leg by still maintaining the hips? So reach the leg long, reach the arms long. Twisting through the spine. Bring that hip back. Open the leg. Gonna do it one more time. Really long leg, long arms. Maybe even touching the floor with the big toe. Coming back. Opening. And then last time we're going to bend this knee. Use your left hand to take that knee towards the floor, just opening that right side. The right shoulder drops down. Taking another moment to enjoy the twist. And then relax that leg. Take a moment to notice if your right side now feels a little bit different from your left side. And let's hug the left knee in. On the exhale, lift the head towards the knee and the knee towards the head and scoop the stomach in. Bring the head back down. Again, lifting up. This time keep one hand on the knee, the other hand behind the head. And use that to bring everything a bit closer together. And down. Stretch the leg out. Lift the head. Bring the head towards the leg and the leg towards the head. Scoop the stomach in a little bit more. Down. One more time, lifting the head. One hand goes behind the head and bring everything close together. Head down. Open the arms and take the leg across to the right so you feel the left side of the hip beginning to come up, and then bring it down. Open the leg, keeping the hip bones pointing up towards the ceiling. And then each time maybe taking the leg a little bit further so the hip comes off a little bit more. And then when you open the leg, you try and stabilize the hips. And reaching the leg even longer. And opening. One more like that. So maybe the big toe might even touch the floor. And opening. And next time, bend the knee. Place the right hand on the left knee to help the knee come closer to the floor. Opening of the left shoulder and breathe. So relax that left leg. Take a moment to breathe. And again, bring the right knee in, hug it in. Lift the head up. Lift the left leg long. And we're going to change. So we're doing single leg stretch and change. and change. Use your hands to bring the knee in towards you. And then place your hands behind your head for crisscross. Change and change. Lengthening one leg out long. And you can go as slow or as fast as you want for this one. And relax. Hug your knees in. And again, we'll rock up and down a few times, massaging through the spine, coming to a sitting position. Again, opening your legs, maybe a little bit wider this time. And again, a spine stretch forward. Relax your head down. Draw your stomach back and walk your fingertips forwards. We'll just take a moment to relax here. Coming up. Let's go over to the right side. So slide the hands. They can either be on the floor or holding that leg. Relax the head down. And really think of your left leg, the one that you're not facing. So lengthen the left leg out and press the left sit bones down into the floor. Coming up. Going over to the left, walk the hands either on the floor or on the left leg. Relax the head and then bring your attention to the right leg. How long can you make it? And can you press this right sit bones down? Coming up, and we're going to do that again as a sort of very easy saw variation. So this time we're going to keep the left hand forward and just take the right hand back and think of lengthening the fingertips away from each other. It's a very gentle variation of the saw. Coming back, and the same thing to the other side. So walk both hands forwards and then keep the right hand where it is. Reach the left one back. And breathe. Slowly coming up. Bend your knees. Have your hands behind on your calves. We're going to start rolling back. Lift the legs up and use that momentum to take you back. Rock back. And you can either place your feet back on the floor and use the momentum of pushing from the feet, or if you want to do it more like a traditional open leg rocker, keep the legs up. So the knees might well be bent, or if you'd like, you can try straightening them. So just make it really playful. There's no wrong or right here. Just playing with losing control, losing your balance, and then finding it again. Rocking. And then only if you know it's good for your back, we're going to take your legs overhead. If that doesn't feel good for you, please just lie on your back and breathe. We'll join you in just a moment. So if it does feel nice for your back, find the position of your legs and your arms that feels supportive. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. Just a few easy breaths here. And when you're ready, bring the arms to the sides of the mat. Slowly, with control, roll down vertebra by vertebra. And then, if you were lying on your back, we'll be joining you for just a second, really relaxing. And taking a moment just to come back to the breath before we continue. So when you're ready, we're going to come lying onto the right side. Bend your knees in. Use your left hand to hold on to the left ankle, and we're going to stretch the leg back until you feel a really good stretch on the front part of the thigh. Just breathe there. On each exhalation, can you tap into a sense of drawing the stomach in and up and lengthening through the spine? Keep the leg where it is. Bring the left fingertips forwards on the floor and just swing the leg forward and back. So we're trying to create lots of motion of the leg while keeping the upper body stable. And then taking circles of that left knee, make them as big and as generous as you can. And let's go in the other direction. Change the direction of your circle. Again, how big and juicy can you make those circles? Take a moment to rest. And then we're going to stretch that left leg out. Come to a sitting position. We're going to take a side bend. So you can choose to either straighten that arm up. I'm going to bend it and put it behind my head. Just thinking of opening this right side. And breathing. You really don't have to go very far. Just go as far as you need to open up. And then we're going to come onto this forearm, bring the knees together, push the arm into the floor, sweep the top arm up, and we're going to stay here for a moment thinking of lifting up the front side, the underneath side, and lengthening the left side and down. I'll try and explain it a bit better this time. Push down, lift this right side up, and really reach that left arm, and you're just going to hold it for a second to create a sense of more and more length. And just one more time. So we're stabilizing the shoulder blade, lifting and lengthening, coming down, and then we're going to thread this left hand through, so we're in a twisted position. Just checking in to see that there's no tension in the neck or in the shoulders, just a nice twist through the spine. Before we do all that on the other side, let's come to an all fours position, spreading the fingers. On the exhale, round the back. Going to stay here. Again, think of drawing the stomach in even more and curling the tailbone in a little bit more. Inhale, open the chest, shoulders, relax down away from the ears. We'll just do that a few more times. Exhale, push with your hands and your shins into the floor. Lift the stomach up a little bit more. And on the inhale, arching, opening, lengthening. Just keep going in the rhythm of your own slow, relaxed breath. And then we're going to take a puppy stretch. So keep the tail up high, drop your chest down towards the mat, relax your head. Lengthening both sides of the body. And then I'm going to turn my back to you to do the other side. So bending the knees, stretching the left arm long. Use your right hand to hold on to your right ankle and taking the leg back until you feel a really nice stretch in the front of your thigh. You feel a sense of length through the spine. Keep the leg there, bring the fingertips forwards, and we're going to swing the leg forwards and back, being as generous as we can with the movement forwards, and especially back. And then taking it into the circles, again being as generous as we can be with the movement. Keeping that sense of elongation through the spine, and then reverse the direction of the circles. Just a few more. And then take a moment to relax. Stretch that leg out long, come up to a sitting position for the side bend. So either choose to have your left arm straight, or like me, bend it and place your hand behind your head. And opening up the left side of the body, and breathing. It feels very different, right and left side. So coming back, place the forearm on the mat, knees together. As you press down with the forearm, lift the left side and lengthen the right side and stay. Really lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And down. Again, sweep that top arm up. Going to stay here, press the bottom arm down. Keep lengthening, keep lifting. And down. One more time, really long waist, stable shoulders, stay and lengthen. And this time when you bring the hips down, thread that right hand through the window to get that twist, relaxing the shoulders and breathing. Coming back to the all four position. This time take the hands a little bit further forward and keeping the spine long, just going to transfer the weight forwards, bend the elbows and transfer the weight back. And play with how big or small you want it to be. You can go all the way or you can just go a little bit or anywhere in between. It's a sense of transferring weight onto your hands and pushing back, lengthening through the spine. Keep the stomach supporting the spine, keep the spine long. Let's do one more time just like that. And then coming back to that puppy pose, so keep your hips up high, walk your hands forwards. This time, bring the palms of the hand together and then bend your elbows, reach your fingertips back towards your hips and think of your elbows pointing towards the front of the mat. So really, again, lengthening both sides of the waist. And breathing. Coming to a rest position and then reach the arms as far forward as feels comfortable. This time we're going to do the weight transfer but coming up through a round spine. So really rounding the back, drawing the stomach in, bring the hips forwards and then open the chest, gazing forwards and maybe if it feels good for your neck, looking up and then rounding the spine. Taking the hips back. Feel free to adjust where the hands are if necessary. And we'll just flow through the movement a few times. Pressing down with the hands, lifting the chest up. And using the stomach to initiate the movement back. Let's just do one more like that. Just stay for a moment and turn your head to the right and to the left. Just play with the rotation from side to side. And then when you're ready, come to lying on your stomach. Turn your head to face one way and reach your fingertips back. So taking a moment to relax the body here. And then bring the head to center. Lift up the head and the arms and the legs. Hover. See if you can lengthen and lift a tiny bit more. And then turn your head in the other direction and relax. And again, head comes center. Everything floats up. Hover like a huge bird. And turn your head, relax down. Again, head in center, lengthening, lifting. I'm going to stay here for a few seconds, feeling the length through the entire body. Head goes to the other side and relax. Going to do it just one more time. Stay, lengthen, 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 lengthen. And relax your head. We're going to bend, if you can, both knees. If it's too much, do one at a time. Bring the forehead to the mat. Bring the heels towards your hips. So you're using your hands to squeeze your knees, squeeze your heels in towards you. And then take your legs away from you. It doesn't have to be a very big movement. See how far it feels good. Just to open the shoulders. And if there's any pain or tension in your back, just do one leg at a time. You might even want to rock a little bit if that feels good. And then push back to the rest position. Taking a moment to relax the spine. I'm going to take a lunge. Bring the right leg forwards, and we're going to open it so it's on the outside of the right hand. So you can either have both hands on the mat and allow the hips to sink down here, or if you want a slightly deeper stretch, you can go onto the forearms. Either way, think of lifting the stomach, relaxing the shoulders. And then from here, we're going to bring the right shin as parallel as possible to the front of the mat. Press the hands down, open the chest, and then start walking forwards. So as you can see, my knee's not really parallel at all, but that's the further it is, the deeper stretch you'll get. So really relax over. Find the place that works for you today. If you can drop your forehead down. And we have that to the other side. So bringing the left leg forwards on the outside of the left hand. And again, choose to either stay up on your hands, sink the hips down. And if you feel like you'd like a little bit more stretch, place your forearms on the mat. Just breathe into that. And again, it might feel very different, right side, left side. Bring up. And we'll take that hip opener. So try and align the shin with the shorter edge of the mat. Take the other leg back, press down to open, and then walking over. So finding the angle of the knee gives you the best stretch for today. And just sinking into the stretch. Breathing slowly, deeply. Relaxing the forehead. And slowly coming up, and we're going to place the top of the head in between the hands and just roll forwards and backwards. So you can choose to put a lot of weight on the head if that feels good, or if your neck feels a bit sensitive, take most of your weight onto your hands. And then really feel free to play with it. See what works for you. It should feel nice and there shouldn't be any pain in the neck. Take as long as you want to play with that head massage. And we're going to finish off in a rest position. So you can either have your knees open or close. Again, find out what's the most comfortable for you. Relax your forehead down, either arms forwards, or I'm going to take mine back for today. And then just coming back to the breath, observing it. And please take as long as you would like to stay there and breathe. I hope you enjoyed this class and you feel a little bit more calm and relaxed. And please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd love to see you again in more classes. Thank you.